Robbie9, come in out of the internet, little buddy. Over. Oh, hey, Robbie9. No, Ice Cube 3 still here. I mean, what are we doing another show for? We just did the DVM plan anti-show. I never wanted to do the anti-DVM plan show at 9:11 p.m. and or 9:11 a.m. This is going to be a live show for free, for fun, Robbie9, about the Flat Earth Fed PSYOP. So guess what I can't do? I can't mention any of the VM information that we normally talk about, because the last thing I want is these completed total truth or fail sharing my work. That information. They don't need to see that. Notice I got the gold font cut off on the meme there, Robbie9. Don't want them to see that. Because you all are now retarded for life. No matter what you share, even if it was completely true and very detrimental to the one world order, it would still be viewed as being stupid because you fell for the Flat Earth Fed PSYOP. I've flown over the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, all night from New York City to Oslo, Norway, and saw the sun rise, as the saying goes. When the Earth turns, the sun seems to rise over the horizon, which is round. It's spherical. The Earth is spherical shaped like the moon. And I saw it with my own eyes, and I didn't have on fisheye goggle glasses, Robbie9, or a GoPro camera to my face when I looked out the flat, square windows of the airplane, not the big globe windows you see on the stupid Flat Earth Fed PSYOP pic. The windows don't make the Earth flat, neither does NASA. You all are too dumb to be on the internet. And by dumb, I mean shut the hell up, or I'm calling your mom. I will call your mom and tell her you're sharing Flat Earth Fed PSYOP disinfo on the internet. I'll do it too, Robbie9. They're so stupid, they'll probably put their phone numbers in the chat. So that shouldn't be hard to trick them into doing that, I don't think. I also sailed around on Lake Pontchartrain in New Orleans, and you can see the curvature without even being in a plane. Yeah, you can, Robbie9. They got power lines that go over the curvature of the Earth. The Slidell Causeway Bridge, 26 miles long. If you look over the edge of that, like where my friend John died in the Lido 14 sailboat, because he was not quite as heavy as Mario. The day they capsized the boat for the second time, the first time the Coast Guard rescued me and John and Mario. And we saved the boat by jumping on there. Mario jumped out and went and tied a rope onto the boat. We pulled it with the Coast Guard boat, helped us save it. Wasn't very far off the coast at that time. If you've ever been in Lake Pontchartrain, it's kind of like being in the ocean, the Gulf of Mexico. Not exactly, but. So there's 3 ways you can go see the curvature for yourself, you completed retards of buying 4D scam I named. Let's not get into that, Robbie9. Top secret information for flat earthers. We don't want them sharing it. Here's one little clue. The Earth doesn't sign Vatican federal debt slave contracts for you or your offspring, flat earthers. You couldn't be more further off track if you were the Space Shuttle Challenger blowing up in midair, pretending to be a little toy choo-choo train. That's how far off track you are. 9/11 truth. The government bombed us citizens and we're mad and we don't like the government. Truth movement. Truth. Well, that's what you say in court when you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth to your capital contractual G-God government in the courts. And you're not promising to say what's true or false. You're using a legal term on yourself there, the truth. You get the truth after someone lied to you. Hey, you lied, tell me the truth. If the liar lied to you about the lie, you think he's going to tell you the truth when you say, give me the truth? Show me the truth. Wait, you can't handle the truth. In the Matrix, what is the truth? The truth is whatever you believe. Words mean things. You should look that word up. It's has an English word definition, but it's really a legal term. Truths with S, like freedoms with S, DUMBS. It's going to be a not so easy show to not let the real information slip out, Robbie 9. Proving the scam I named. So NASA doesn't make the Earth flat, and NASA doesn't sign Vatican federal debt slave contracts for you. NASA didn't make the Earth flat. It's, spherical. It's not round. Round would be a two-dimensional word. It's spherical, like the moon. Maybe if you flat earthers would go outside, have you ever heard of a telescope? Try looking at the moon with one of those and see if you can tell that it's round out there in space. Space is a measurement of distance, is what that is. Up there in the atmosphere, outside the atmosphere, way up high, not, circling around the flat Earth. Oh man, like a satellite moon just circles around the Earth for whatever reason. Why does it curve in space? What does it have space air brakes for the moon? Why doesn't it just fly away off the face of the flat Earth like the sun would if it's going over a flat plane? Kill your cell phones. They've made you brain dead. Now you're stupid. And you will get brain cancer from them because you're brain dead now, and then you'll get brain cancer and you'll die from the cell phones. So when you're looking at the Earth and you're doing your research of the flat Earth fed psyop, of course the Earth looks flat, especially when you only show a tiny little sliver of the horizon. You ever notice in the flat Earth fed psyop pictures of the flat Earth, it's always curved like the curvature of the Earth is? You don't see very much of it. The Earth's very big compared to you, 5'8" to 6 feet 5 standing on the flat plane of the round Earth, spherical Earth. Yeah, it kind of does look flat because it's so big. But I mean, how could you be that retarded, Robbie 9? Well, I'll tell you why they're that retarded. They think God wrote the Bible, most of them. Hey, it says it in the Bible. God wrote it. It has to be true. Donkeys can talk to people. Snakes can talk to women. Tell them not to eat the good health food. Oh, man. If you don't believe anything out of that lifelong Holy Roman debt contract scam Bible, you will believe anything. Magic can't be real or true. And planetary objects out in space, they're all round. Now, why would the Earth be special and be flat like a frisbee? Are there underworld flat Earth people by any chance? Or would they fall off? I forget how they try to describe gravity, like the flat Earth is moving up through space and that's what gives gravity, I think. Oh boy. And they just laugh and call us globetards. Like we believe the globe is the Earth on the teacher's desk, Robbie 9. A globe is a map of the Earth on a spherical, globe-shaped map. So that the Earth being round and all makes sense on a map. If you make the map flat, then the map doesn't make sense. Have you ever noticed that, Robbie 9? Yeah, it changes the size of the countries and everything. On the flat Earth map, hell, Australia is bigger than Russia. How does that happen in reality? It doesn't. You're all brain dead and stupid. You know, put the number of your mom in the chat. I'm telling your mom as soon as she gets home. She's gonna ban you from the internet. Now, let's talk about the side effects, the intended effects of the flat earth fed psyop once you start sharing it. Number one, you can't ever be VM. There's number one rule. Number two, whatever you share associated with that looks retarded by design. Number three, anyone claiming to be a truther, you make look retarded because all sheep will say, ha ha ha, they think the earth's flat. Number four, if they didn't land on the moon, which I don't believe they did, I'm not going to claim they didn't because can't exactly prove that either. I don't have a high-powered telescope. If they didn't land on the moon, if we didn't walk men on the moon, Robbie Knight, obviously the retarded flat earth fed psyop is to have something to blame for the people who don't believe we landed on the moon. You see how that kind of fits perfectly in like a perfect piece of the puzzle right there. Let's see. World population control. If you go around telling, the girls you're hitting on the earth's flat, unless they're completely stupid, you're not having any babies with them. Women don't necessarily want completely stupid babies. That's not one of the key points that they're going to be looking for. If they're that stupid, just please don't have safe sex. Just don't have sex with those people. Don't create even more retarded little babies, is my point. If you're a flat earther, hopefully the fed psyop works to where you can't ever get laid again if you go around talking about it. Point number 5. What is the difference between research and study, Robbie 9? Do you research a butterfly if you go outside and study the butterfly? Or is that different? Yeah, that's quite a bit different. And these phone cards from 2010, I can tell all of their research is from sharing fed psyop, my God, is government still memes. That's what they call research. Just hit the share button. Look, I'm researching it. How many of you ever went and watched a boat sail over the horizon? Or did you just get that off the internet? Yeah, I've seen it happen. Why don't you get your camera out 2 hours later after it sails over the horizon, see if you can still see the boat? You won't be able to because the earth is spherical shaped like the moon. I've been on a cruise ship. In between, Norway, Sweden, and Finland, in between Sweden and Finland, during the night of the midnight sun up there in Finland. That's when the sun magically stays overhead for almost 3 days. Robbie 9 doesn't set. So on the flat earth fed psyop map, does it just kind of, do the people in Norway worship the sun or Finland worship the sun real hard and it stays overhead? Doesn't go everywhere else? I've never noticed it staying dark all around the rest of the planet anywhere else. When that happens once a year in Finland, it happens in Alaska, and it happens in the southern hemisphere too. But I don't remember it ever staying dark for 3 days in a row, Robbie. Do you? No, I don't think so. Now, I'm not trying to prove anything except for I've seen that it's round from Lake Pontchartrain, from looking over the Causeway Bridge and over the Atlantic Ocean. If you really believe your theory so much, why don't you go do one of those 3 things? I know that, it's still going to be around when you get to that specific place and look at the curvature. It's going to be there. So instead of just sharing your theories, why don't you go test your theories with some study of your own eyes? With your own eyes. Don't wear fisheye goggles or only look through a GoPro lens. Go look at it. Not difficult to see. What's that, Robbie 9? You're sure all flat earthers come from Kansas. That could be true. I don't know. What's that, Ice Cube 3? They're all paid feds, made to look truthers look stupid. That could be true also. Maybe it's a new, like, federal retardation compensation program to get people to do. How about the retarded people? Let's see, what are some other points about the flat earth fed psyop? Well, you're stuck on only that. You know, let's talk about what happened after 9/11. 9/11 truth. Go research the truth that the liars told you and join the truth movement that moved into the contractual liberty is the scam movement. But if Roman Ron Saul Paul's for it and he's running for government president, of course that wouldn't be true. He's a politician. He would never be on the same scam team as everyone else in the government, Robbie Nine. So, of course, contractual liberty can't be the scam. It's great and wonderful. That's why all your contractual liberties got contracted away by you. Because, heck, NASA lies, Roman Ron Saul Paul good. That's the liberty movement. That moved into the Scam and Alex Jones Act, like a legalized terrorist, legalized freedom, contractualized freedom, Patriot Act idiotic movement. And now Trump is Jesus and follow the Q-tard government worship plan. Did you notice within one generation, when they become brain-dead, phone-tarded morons, Robbie Nine, they almost got everybody voting for the Republican Party under Trump? I mean, Jesus? For their God government again? Huh. Seems like the people that didn't like the government bombing us on 9/11, that's a contractual legal fiction, capital G, God government that can't exist, wouldn't, like in only one generation, go back to voting for the scam. But they did. Huh. Almost like that could have been the post 9/11, your God is government, still conspiracy theory scapegoat hunt. Or the scam, the scapegoat, the government. That's what the government is there for the holy pedophiles and the British monarchy. It's the scapegoat. So if you believe the earth is flat, I know the earth can't sign contracts for you. Go look up the legal definition of an authority and you tell me why it's important that you believe NASA made the earth flat when the earth can't sign contracts for you or your offspring. It's not important. It's diversionary. It's ridiculous. And it's retarded. It has nothing to do with anything. If you want to believe it's flat, don't, sail around the world then. You can't sail around the world. That's a contractual legal fiction that can't exist. Don't fly a plane all the way around the planet like they have done. I'm sure it's recorded too, right? Don't just fly off the edge. Have you ever researched anything besides the Fed psyop memes on Farcebook about the flat earth? Truth or fails? You ever tried that? Well, I noticed this today. Let's see. Seems like one or two of them might have tried this, Robbie Knight. It's called a YouTube search. YouTube search, let's see. What might make any common sense at all? How about flight over Antarctica? How about that? Says there's a big seawall guarded by the global flat earth police, Robbie Nine. Make sure nobody goes down there. Oh, wait. This says, hear what people say about flying over Antarctica. Wonder why no flat earthers have found this video before. Where you can clearly see the curvature 20 seconds in. If you have any common sense at all, if you believe it's a GoPro camera, go book a flight over Antarctica and go look at it with your own eyes.
The great flyby of Erebus.
If you don't believe the windows are flat enough for you, go ask the pilots. Say, I'm a flat earther. I want to look out the front windshield and see if it's flat. They'll probably let you because they'll know how stupid you are.
But erupting was quite an amazing sight.
You're sort of thinking when you're up so high in the plane, but when we got down to the Antarctic and the plane got down really
They aren't closed windows. They're flat windows.
You can see the geology.
Might have a little curve around the edge of the windows, but they're flat, not like the Learjet photo they use with the goldfish ball windows sticking off the plane, Robbie Nine.
Just incredible scenery. And I think it's the only way you
Oh wait, we left off the video. Let's let them research it on the internet, Robbie Nine. Obviously, they've got all their facts and figures how the Earth doesn't get very unflat within about 600 yards or however, however far they measure away is never close to being far enough to test the curvature. Let's get back to the 20 seconds in. Let's just go look at how curved it is. Like on every flat Earth pic I've ever seen. You just barely see it curving, but they can't see it.
That new concept of the size of Antarctica, it really is a wonderful once in a lifetime experience.
Look, see how curved it is? Yeah, that's a GoPro camera. It's not the Earth round like the moon, though, Robbie. Have y'all ever been outside off your smartphones, not staring at your smartphones to look at the moon?
6 inches.
You ever tried that? How about take your smartphone and take a picture of a drop of water coming out of your mom's faucet? Obviously, Robbie, they're not living on their own, obviously, for obvious reasons. Take a pic of a drop of water and tell me how water doesn't curve due to gravity again.
It's not that far away, but how wonderful it is.
Just incredible scenery.
But we're dumb because we think the Earth is round like the moon, Robbie. They've got special secret knowledge that NASA has been holding back from everybody on the planet.
And he saw more from the flight than living in. The atmosphere was amazing. Some of the things that you do with, falling
Now, there used to be comments on this video.
This is an amazing atmosphere on this flight.
Ha ha ha, where's the global ice patrol? Just, the comments alone, if you just read the comments, didn't watch the video here, would show you how stupid that you're made to make truthers look. If you read those comments, it seems like they got rid of them or something, Robbie Nine. They were everywhere. Every comment was about flat earthers being dumber than you know what. Try not to get any more bans. I'm curbing my speech, Robbie Nine. Let's see if there's any other videos. Let's see if there's comments here. Oh yeah, here we go. This is the one. I created a video not expecting half the comments to be about flat earth. I want to see that one, the global ice patrol. I should have one or two on this one. There are no flat earthers commenting on it. It's only people making fun of them. The earth is not round or flat. It's square, obviously. See? That's making fun of you, you stupid flat earthers. He knows it's not square, see? That's an attempt at sarcasm on the internet. I mean, I get sarcasm, just wasn't very funny. We got to get these comments on here. This is very important to the flat earthers that they say this. It's not like it will legally matter at all, whatever. They can't stop being a flat earther once you share that. You were stupid enough to share it. You're stupid that from that action, you're going to be stupid from now on. Everybody you speak to. Let's maybe delete your account and start a new one with a different name. I don't know how you would get rid of that off your record of total truth or fail. Not sure. Maybe apologize for being so stupid. I doubt that would do anything, but better than, sharing this obvious stupid lie. What are your taxes? Do you know anything about taxes? What are they exactly? And all of it. You pay taxes so the earth is flat? I mean, what are your taxes? Why are they voluntary? We don't want to give them any clues, Robbie Nine, about the verbal militia information no one knows. They might share it. I mean, they're that stupid. They might. Because if I caught them doing it, that would be stupid. I would definitely have something to say there. When Facebook, if I catch a flat earther selling the flat earth fed psyop, I'd say a few things and then block them because I don't like looking at retardation on the internet. Not very entertaining or pleasing to me. Now we got the comments. Oh boy. That was a good one. He's copied that other guy. He said, "Where's the Global Ice Patrol?" or something. Oh boy, Admiral Byrd. He didn't say the Earth was hollow, stupids. Not once in that interview did he say that. Where is Global Elite Patrol? He's only here to read Flat Earthers' comment. There aren't any. They don't research anything outside Fed PSYOP memes on Facebook, I'm telling you. While they live in Kansas, I guess. Robbie 9. You think that's really it, Robbie 9? They all live in Kansas, so of course they think it's flat. Yeah, I think I've seen them from England and everywhere saying this stuff, Robbie 9. Let's see. We're going to show the curvature here in a minute. Once again, we're going to pause it on there so you can see how curved it is. Flat earther logic. What is that? I mean, that's an oxymoron. Is that the joke? You should have just stopped there. Flat earther logic. It's kind of hard for me to believe that the flat earth fed psyop is not exactly that when I've seen the curvature with my own eyes. And anybody can do it. It's not difficult. That's why you look so stupid. Not sure how you explain satellites, so they just kind of get stuck in like the draft, like NASCAR, of the moon and the sun screaming around the Earth. You know how fast it would have to be going around in a circle like that, Robbie 9? What would keep them like a merry-go-round? What would keep them like little kids flying off merry-go-round if it start going? You put a dirt bike tire on it and get it going so fast? They've got some stupid explanation for everything. I mean, nothing would, you know. The gravity from the Earth going straight up through space, which probably wouldn't do anything gravity-wise anyway, I wouldn't think, but yeah, I know they don't know exactly what gravity is, Robbie 9, but nice fake. Where are the armed military penguin guard shills at? What happens when a flat earther meets a hollow earther? Uh-oh, here's a flat earther in disguise. Why do they never go to the end of it, Robbie 9? Like fly all around the continent of Antarctica, which you can fly all the way around it. It doesn't go around the outside of the map of the flat earthers. I can guarantee you that. That would be a far way to go around Antarctica. There's another flat earther in disguise. You got to say the earth is flat or we won't know how stupid you are. I think they're aware of that. They're just kind of, how come they didn't fly all the way around the edge of, well, that's, the flight says over Antarctica, not around the edge of it, because it's like any other continent, you know, it's got seas around it. Not one side falls off the flat earth. That's not the way continents work. Not how planets work, it's not how continents work on the earth, which is a planet. Explain the non-repetition. Why isn't Mars flat or Venus? You can pretty much tell they aren't with a telescope. But they got the blue marble pick, Robbie 9. I'm not saying NASA doesn't fake anything. I'm sure they do. It's part of the government. It's a private enterprise, part of the government, like the post office, like you are, as a contracted general federal agent. Flat Earthers, this animation looks pretty realistic. LOLs. I'm surprised they don't get shot down by the global ice police trying to disprove the flat earth theory. Don't you think? I think they should be shot down. Those passengers, evil passengers flying over Antarctica. The only reason I'm doing this video is I had a few retard encounters where I just got banned at Facebook again. And I left a flat earth comment, and then they're all like talking to me now when I'm banned. I can't say anything back. So I can go stick this video on their face. Maybe the VMAR will help me. And then it'll be a little teamwork. See, Robbie 9, see why I'm making the video? To see if he can team for non-Vatican debt cred, anti-money, legal fiction, Vatican debt notes. Oh, look. Can't tell if some of these are sarcasm or not. This isn't real because flat earthers have done their YouTube research. No, most of them haven't. Most of them haven't watched over a 3-second video online because, hey, they're on a smartphone, so there's no way they could watch a whole flat earth video on a smartphone, Robbie 9. They're getting almost all of this from the Flat Earth Fed PsyOp farce book. Click the share button. That means you researched it in farce book. You barely read 9 words of the meme. If it was 9 words, most phonetards can't make a meme over 9 words, but here's somebody who just says flat earth. There you go. That proves it. I like when they try to use all their stupid formulas and stuff and try to prove it. Oh boy. Dwayne Hicks here wants to prove he's got an ounce of common sense here. Wait, not Dwayne Hicks. B from the Matrix. The world is a sphere and not flat. No, the world is a contractual legal fiction that doesn't exist. The earth is the English word he's trying to use, not that legal term. The world doesn't exist. It's not flat or spherical or square or round. It's a legal fiction. Why doesn't the plane just fly to the other side of the flat earth, like go, off the edge of the flat earth? It's a plane, and just turn around and come back so they can take a picture of the edge of the flat earth. Seems like somebody in a plane that close to the ice wall would have a few questions by now. Even if they weren't a flat earther, they could just kind of go video it, put it on, make a record of it. If it ended there, the edge. Funny how none of the flat earthers have a pic of the edge of it. Seems like somebody would have tried it by now. I mean, back a long time ago, everyone thought the earth was flat, so they've had a long time to work on it. Zero proof of that. Have you ever seen a pic of what's over the edge, Robbie 9? Yeah, I haven't either, or video. We've had that for quite a long time. Why didn't Admiral Byrd take a picture of the edge over the flat earth? If he's such an explorer. Oh yeah. He was working for the government, Robbie 9. He was setting NASA up to trick everybody into believing the earth's round. Maybe some replies are better. I'm trying to get into this, Robbie 9. I'm researching the flat earth fed PSYOP failure. That's what I'm researching on the internet right now. Well, I'll give you this video whenever I get it posted to Farcebook for you. Maybe you can do some research of the curvature here. I'm sure you got a stupid explanation for it. 20 seconds in. It's real easy to see, though. If you go on a plane yourself, you can see it too, but I'm not sure how you're going to afford that.
A new concept of the pop-size Antarctica. It really is a wonderful, once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Now, does that look flat or round? I mean, it looks like the big curvature of the giant Earth to me. It's exactly the way it would look when it's curved. It's kind of the exact way it looked whenever I was over the Atlantic Ocean. Except when the sun comes up, man, it's something you don't forget. So anyway, flat earthers, kill yourselves. Let me give you some retarded, brain dead free cell phone repair advice. Get some duct tape. Duct tape it to your forehead. Go find a water tower, something high, over 2.5 stories, preferably over concrete or asphalt. Then do a nice swan dive, sailor dive right onto the smartphone. Cell phone repaired for free. Have fun. Have a good time.
Wish everyone could do it. I'll come and tell you. We get the great flyby of Erebus.
This is
that's the airstrip at McMurdo.
the anti-VBN plan show where nothing was explained to flat earthers, so they can't try to hijack information and make it look stupid.
It was quite an amazing sight.
I'm the narrator, and VM is
But when we got down to the
Fist club.
Antarctic and the plane
This conversation's over. I mean,
it's so clear. You can see the mountains, you can see the geology.